It's USWA wrestling time on Channel 11 with Championship Sports. This is your old buddy Mark Lawrence. And the problem is not with your set, but Terrence Garvin is back with us.
I told you I was going to be back. I'm your partner now, didn't you hear?
Do you have to come out here in these ridiculous outfits every week? Can't you dress normally?
Ridiculous? What do you mean? I have these outfits designed by a special designer. Huh. She heard you say that, buddy. She'd get you. But look at this dog. This is color. Beauty coming at you on Saturday night.
We're going to be discussing the events of last week that has had everyone talking. We also have a lot of events to discuss, if not even show you, that occurred here last night at the Sportatorium. And we've got marvelous wrestling here for you tonight, right here from the ring behind us, such as a marvelous tag team main event later on. Gorgeous Gary Young and Billy Joe Travis against Steve Williams and Jimmy Jack Funk. Stay with us. We'll be back for our very first bout and all of the great excitement after this brief pause. I think we saw as violent a situation as we've seen in a long time. It started out with the slapping of Tojo Yamamoto. Then it continued with the slapping of Skandor Akbar after Akbar absolutely insisted on it. Then there was a terrible slapping incident on Jeff Jarrett using whips. You'll remember it. Let's see a synopsis of these events, and when the tapes are through, our first match will be in the ring.
Lady manager, you come and tell me, you no good son of a gun punk.
Tojo. Hold on. You're saying you're PY Chu Hi's manager, and any message you'll go back and personally deliver it to him. Is that right?
That's right.
Well, I just got one message, one small message that I want you to go deliver to PY Chu Hi.
Don't you ever turn your back. Come on, boy.
Jarrett had enough, and Akbar's in real trouble now. Jeff Jarrett all over Skandor Akbar at ringside. But here come the goons. Gorgeous Gary throwing Jeff in. Jeff still fighting. Jeff and Gary into it in the ring. Jarrett throws Young over Akbar, and down he goes. Here's Sheik Braddock in. It's 3-on-1, and Jeff is still cleaning house.
He can't hold on to this for long. Come on, 3-on-1. Get him, guys. Huh. I can't believe he slapped Akbar. He slapped Yamamoto. He slapped Akbar. Oh.
And he's slapping everyone around now. Here comes Taurus Bulbut's 4-on-1.
Bobo, get him. Bobo, get him.
Jeff.
He can't hold these guys off for long. There's no way. There's 6 men in here on top of him.
And they've got Jeff cornered now.
Now he's going to get what he deserves. I promise you that. Stretch him out.
This is terrible. They're holding out. Jeff Jarrett spreading him out.
He's still fighting
Travis
down
and
now.
Young holding on, and it's a country whipping. And Jarrett is in terrible pain, terrible shape.
Look at the whelps on his back. They're already coming up. I can see them from over here.
Oh, we need help. We need help in the ring, and we need it fast.
Yeah, they need somebody else to hold Jarrett. His arms are coming up.
They're tearing Jeff Jarrett up.
Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I kind of hate for his cute little back to be so whelped. But I tell you what, he deserved this. He slapped Yamamoto, he slapped Akbar, and now he's getting slapped
This
himself.
is an angry crowd. Send some help if anybody is in the back. Okay, certainly a messy situation with Jeff Jarrett last week. It really got even worse last night here. But as Craig Whitford waits in the ring, Tojo is insisting on a chat.
Well, I want to tell you something. All fans, too. Last night, you see what happened to that young punk, Jeff Jarrett? My PY Chu beat him like a dog. Whip him like a dog. And he beat him bad. And I tell you, I want to relay a message to you. If Jeff Jarrett is around here today, he better just pack his bag and he better not be here because my PY Chu Hi is gonna kill him and he's gonna peel his skin off from his body. And I tell you what, Chu Hi, Jeff Jarrett no kawani, no mudarenda, wakaro, eh? Yeah. And I telling you, Jeff Jarrett, you better pack your bag and go back Tennessee where you come from, you yellow, no good stinking yellow dog, blonde hair, and I'm telling you, and you give him the message. Banzai!
Banzai, let's go to the ring and get the match started. Tojo lets PY in the ring now. From the land of the rising sun, we meet PY Chu Hi. Helping with the salt ceremony, his manager, Tojo Yamamoto. And the opponent in the black tights, Craig Whitford. Bronco Levitz, your referee. All right, PY Chu Hi opens up against Craig Whitford. And the bell sounds, and here we go. What have you got out here?
That's my candelabra. You know what it is. I let you take it home last night, you know, to show your family. You come back and one of the candles is missing. I don't understand you.
What are you talking about?
You know I had this here last night.
What is this?
This is my table. This is my table. You just better worry about what PY Chu Hi's doing. PY's giving him a big elbow coming off the ropes. PY means business tonight, you know. He whipped up on Jarrett last night, Mark. I was here.
Tojo has the house mic screaming and bellowing. I know you can hear it as PY continues on young Craig Whitford. In the ropes, PY with a drop.
I'm telling you right now, Mark, this kid's in trouble. You hear what Tojo's saying to him, don't you?
Why don't you ask Tojo to leave the house microphone alone?
Hey, he's communicating to his wrestler. You know, PY doesn't speak English, so Tojo's talking to him in Japanese over the house mic. You know, I understand what he's saying because I speak Japanese.
PY picks him up by the hair, delivers one of those double-handed chops across the throat.
PY's looking extra devastating today. He's stomping all over the body, going all the way around. I don't think he's missing a spot. Well, Tojo's really telling him what to do today, Mark. You know, belly-to-belly suplex coming up, and oh, that's a big belly coming down.
One, and that's all. He picks him up for more. Might have been able to pin him. I'm still stunned by this lace napkin out here on the ringside table and a candelabra with only 4 candles and 1 missing.
You're always stunned. Like I said, you took my candelabra home last night. You know, you got fingerprints on it yesterday. I let you take it home to clean it up, show your family. Look what you do. You bring it back like this. Did you see what PY just did? That's the DDT, and I guarantee you it's all over. Nobody gets up from PY's DDT.
PY Chu Hi, a winner over Craig Whitford in our first bout. When we come back, we'll see Jeff Jarrett in action. Stay with us. Saturday, and a rough night last night, has come to the ring equipped with his own leather belt, just in case. Normally, we don't get to see a confrontation of 2 mainline stars, but we are here. Normally, those are reserved for Friday night, but we've got a treat here on television as it's Sheik Braddock against Jeff Jarrett. And Jeff will entrust me with his belt.
Why does he have this belt out here, Lawrence? Well, this is not a street fight. This is a wrestling match. Why is he bringing a belt down to the ring? I don't get it.
Don't play dumb. The bell sounds and we are underway. Tony Falk, the referee, Skandor Akbar at ringside. Want to get some information to you right now. If you would like to get a mailing list of all of the great USWA souvenirs, caps, shirts, buttons, pictures, jackets, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to USWA mail order at the post office box that you're about to see on your screen. Here's Jeff coming back. Splash. Braddock grabs him, turns him over. And it's Braddock moving quickly to the rope. Down with an elbow. And Jeff with a drop kick. And Braddock comes back to be drug over again. Arm bar, and now we'll show you that address. USWA mail order, P.O. Box 224213 in Dallas 75222. Be sure to send a self-addressed stamped envelope so that we can get you the mailing list of the order form.
You know, Mark, I'm really looking forward to this match. This Jarrett's not only a cute little thing, but he's a pretty darn good wrestler in his own right. And I enjoy watching him. But this Braddock, what a body he's got. If he gets that power going, Jarrett's in trouble.
Jeff waits for the right moment, delivers the splash, and pins for two.
Oh, he goes right back with the arm drag and the arm bar. And Jarrett's on his game today. I think he's still a little bit mad last night from that strapping he got. Wasn't that something?
The fans saw the strapping last Saturday. It occurred again last night.
The demons of devastation. And that's one thing you don't want. Devastation on your trail. And that Jeff Jarrett has bit off just a little bit more than he could chew.
Jarrett proves otherwise as he locks up that arm again. We're going to run down the big card for Friday night here in Dallas very shortly. Kerry Von Erich against Jerry the King Lawler in several great showdowns.
I can't wait to see that one, Mark. Lawler beats Kerry again. Is that what it's going to be? Oh, Jarrett misses with an elbow. He thought he had him. Braddock takes full control of it, gives him a kick in the head, picks him up for a full body slam. Maybe. Oh, yeah.
Braddock with a stomp. Dustin Rhodes here Friday night. 1, 2, and with the fans chanting for Jeff, it's Sheik, Braddock, and John. There's the drive.
Dustin Rhodes, he might not show up. Gorgeous Gary's on his trail.
Remember last week the anger that Gorgeous Gary Young displayed. Tried to come in and interfere in the match last night, but Akbar restrained him.
What a clothesline Braddock just gave Jarrett. His head looked like it just about came off.
1, 2, and the kick out.
You know, from this angle, Jarrett kind of looks like a big yellow canary, doesn't he?
Arm hooked around the head, tearing over and down.
What a suplex. That was
1, 2, and the kick out. Several close calls in this bout by each man.
Look at his back, Mark.
I see it. That's the results of the whipping.
Braddock misses a clothesline. He misses an elbow. Jarrett, sunset flip. He's over too close to the rope, so Akbar's in the ring.
Akbar is in the ring. Jarrett has won anyway, but Akbar has leaped in.
I can't believe it. Jarrett got the pin, didn't he? He's scooting through Akbar's legs. He's scooting through Braddock's. Oh, no. Jarrett's got the leather strap. What's he doing? Man, if he can't fight fair, he doesn't need to be out here, Mark.
Jarrett crawled underneath Braddock and Akbar both to get his strap. Oh, no, it's Taurus Boba. Jarrett still has the whip even for Gary Young. There's Billy Joe.
Oh, Jarrett's a house of fire, and he's fighting off all of them. Huh. He's got that leather strap. I guess he can hold him off with a leather strap.
They're still trying to surround Jarrett, but Jarrett is staving him off. Here comes Chu Hi. Here's Tojo.
Right at me. Yeah, now they got the strap. Ha, this is what I like. This is what I like. This is the way it should be. And they need about 3 or 4 of them to hold him down real good and tight. Yes, sir. Get him, PY.
But the help is here in a hurry this week. And they're not going to get the job done. Wow. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. That's the strategy of Jarrett and company. crowd loves it.
I still say he shouldn't be able to come to the ring with a leather strap.
Mark Lawrence, I want to say one thing. PY Chu Hi, Tojo, and the rest of Devastation, I've taken my last whipping. As you can see, I got just as many friends as you do. Friday night, PY, you're getting a good butt whipping.
All right.
Hey, Akbar, you tried to put Jeff down, but he's part of the family, and all the devastation couldn't do it.
We're just getting cranked up. Stay right with us. Right here, before we go any further with this week's madness and take a look at all of the excitement coming up this Friday night, right here at the Sportatorium. You know, on TV, you get to see Star really come out and show us their abilities, talk in the interviews, see the videos. And on Friday nights, we get to see the great confrontations that the fans want to see. That's what happens this Friday. Let's check out the big card. Be on hand this Friday night, November the 10th, at the world-famous Dallas Sportatorium. It's USWA wrestling excitement with the modern-day warrior Kerry Von Erich challenging Jerry the King Lawler for the World Heavyweight title. It may be time for that belt to finally change. Let's see if Kerry can make it happen Friday night. It's a big showdown between Jeff Jarrett and PY Chu Hi. Jarrett says he's been whipped for the last time. See a showdown between Billy Joe Travis and flamboyant Eric Embry. Keep your eye on the guitars. Six-man tag team excitement. Taurus Bulba, Jeff Gaylord, and gorgeous Gary Young against gentleman Chris Adams, Jimmy Jack Funk, and Steve Williams. The Punisher against the fabulous Dustin Rhodes. Bill Superstar Dundee against Sheik Braddock. Tickets on sale all day Friday at the box office at the Sportatorium. Doors open at 6:30 in the evening. Matches begin at 8 o'clock. That's Kerry and Lawler, Chu Hi and Jarrett, Travis against Eric Embry, six-man excitement, and much more this Friday night, November the 10th, 8 o'clock. Now, Jerry the King Lawler is coming right back, as you heard, this week to defend the World Heavyweight title, this time against the modern-day warrior Kerry Von Erich. And as always, the champion has something to say.
You know, I'm sure that Terry Gordy thought that the next time I looked in a mirror that I wouldn't, not only would I not recognize me, but my own mother wouldn't recognize me. Because he came on TV and he told everybody in the entire state of Texas what he was going to do to the world heavyweight champion, the king of wrestling. He told everybody that he was going to rearrange my face. He admitted he wasn't the greatest wrestler in the world, but he said when it came to brawling, he was tops bar none. Well, let me tell you something. Just in case you weren't there to see it in person, Terry Gordy got out-brawled by the top brawler of them all. I am not only the greatest wrestler in the world, I'm the greatest brawler, I'm the greatest all-around athlete that you people are ever going to look at. That's why they call me the king. That's why I am the unified world heavyweight champion. And now, you know what really burns me up? You sit down, you're going to watch something on television, you turn on your favorite show, and what is it? It's a rerun, right? Doesn't it make you hot? Well, I see the officials here at the USWA have gone through all the so-called contenders for the World Heavyweight Championship. So now they're going to try some reruns. They're going to let old washed-up Kerry Von Erich have another shot at my belt. Now, I thought I made it plain and clear the first time I wrestled Kerry Von Erich that he is not the caliber that I am. He is not nowhere near the athlete that the king is. He knows it. Now I guess I just got to convince the rest of you idiots, you brain-damaged heathens down here in Dallas. And that's exactly what I plan to do. Oh, sure. He's got now, I understand, the Texas Heavyweight Championship. And he thinks that's a big deal. And I understand you people think that's a big deal. Well, don't you understand that Texas is just a small part of the United States? And the United States is just a wee tiny part of the entire world. Now, Kerry Von Erich, he is just a little small champion of Texas, and you're looking at the champion of the entire world. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm the world heavyweight champion. Kerry Von Erich, don't push me, punk, because I will rearrange your looks. You already look like you're breaking that face in for a bulldog, but believe me, brother, after next Friday, when I do some little surgery on you with this right here, you're going to wish you had never heard the name King Jerry Lawler. That's a promise.
Well, Jerry Lawler, of course, always has that cocky confidence about him. But he didn't have that confidence last night. And those of you that were here against Terry Gordy remember that. And Gordy's anxious to have a chance for a return real soon. Well, this Friday night, it's Kerry Von Erich's opportunity. And I'm excited about Kerry's opportunity this week. You know, Kerry really seems to be on a roll. Has that old Von Erich charisma back. Seems like a destined man, you might say, and we've seen that happen before where nothing can stand in their way. He's got that Texas title back. We saw the great tag team with Kevin a week ago, and boy, my money is in Kerry Von Erich's corner this Friday night. I think it's time for Kerry to bring that world title belt back to Texas. Now, right now, we're going to jump in and
the money's on Kerry? Yeah, I bet you don't have any money in the world, do you, Lawrence? You know, I sit out here and I try and teach you things. Jerry Lawler is the world's heavyweight champion. How can your money be on Kerry Von Erich? And furthermore, he wasn't scared of Terry Gordy last night. He whipped Terry Gordy. Jerry Lawler's a smart man. He's had that belt a long time, and I don't appreciate you saying what you're saying about him. Huh, world's heavyweight champion. You're going to Von Erich. Heck with the Von Erichs. It's gone. It's Lawler. It's Lawler.
I didn't mean to speak while you were interrupting. Anyway, we're going to see a great video right now featuring Kerry Von Erich and Jerry the King Lawler. You'll enjoy this, and then get ready. It's gorgeous Gary Young. Chartreuse hair. He is quite a sight.
He's quite a sight. You better believe he's quite a sight. Look at him. He looks like an ancient Greek god, Mark. He's beautiful. Yes, sir. Look at him. He's an ancient Greek god. Look at that headband, that beautiful hair. You know, that hair is close to pink. I was just telling Mark Lawrence, Gary, you look like an ancient Greek god. You look beautiful.
Oh, isn't it great, brother? It's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way.
You heard that, didn't you?
I heard it, but I still don't believe it. You know, this is the first time in 9 years and 3 months of sitting here in wrestling and broadcasting, first time we've ever had to have a security guard sit in ringside.
I don't know what you're doing to make these people mad at you, Lawrence, but you know, I'm kind of getting scared to sit down here beside you. These people are wanting your blood, boy.
You don't have to stay here if you're uncomfortable.
What do you mean I don't have to stay here? That's what I get paid to do, is sit down here and commentate these matches.
They're paying you for this?
Oh, you don't think I'd come down here and do it free? Hey, man, I could be sitting at home with Pookie. I don't have to be down here doing this.
Gorgeous Gary Young scheduled to go.
I'd rather be next to Pookie than you.
As I was saying, Durran, his opponent, is waiting patiently for the match to get underway. Durran, the good-looking boy that we've seen before. And I know Terrence Garvin has noticed that already as the bell sounds and we're underway.
The kid does have a good body, but I don't think he's in the same class as gorgeous Gary Young. Look at that little razzmatazz there. This guy's hair is beautiful. That gorgeous Gary, you know. Boy, not many people's hair compares to mine, but his does. Full body slam, he drops the elbow mark.
Last night here at the Sportatorium, we saw a situation where Toni Adams got attacked by Billy Joe Travis with Chris Adams rendered helpless. And Toni was humiliated more than she was hurt. But it's a situation that has Chris Adams really angry and really bothered. What do you want?
What a superstar that gorgeous Gary Young has become. Raising the band all across the world. And he's one of the main cogs of Devastation Incorporated. Gorgeous Gary Young is a true superstar in this professional wrestling business. I take care of him. Big bonuses, just like I do all of Devastation Incorporated. To be in Devastation, as you Americans like to say, you have to cut the mustard. Otherwise, you get your walking papers.
What a
clothesline, and down goes Durran.
You know, gorgeous Gary, he's giving him a standing drop kick, clothesline.
What can I say? And Johnny Rand is superior young talent. And look at gorgeous Gary Young. He's completely dominating Johnny Rand. Terrence Garvin, it's good to see you here.
Thank you, Ack. Thank you, Ack. Arkansas Cannonball. Arkansas Cannonball. Hey, Ack.
That's it.
There it is. It's over now.
Good grief. 1, 2, 3. Gorgeous Gary Young has won the match.
That's an Arkansas Cannonball, Mark, and it couldn't be any prettier.
You want to see the best?
All right, we'll be back. We're going to visit with flamboyant Eric Embry, see the superstar Dundee, and then show you what I was talking about with Toni Adams from last night when Championship Sports returned.
What's coming your way, buddy?
All right, down the aisle to his music through the crowd comes flamboyant Eric Embry. And Eric, man, I don't blame you for being wound up. Not only do you have to worry about your own situation, but last night we had the horrible mess with Chris and Toni Adams, and you had to come to the rescue then as well.
Hey, Billy Joe Travis, take a look, man. Look real far and real deep right there. You know, Billy Joe Travis, hey, I made a big mistake, man. I made a big mistake, Mark. I underestimated you, Travis. I let you out here dancing and prancing and hot dogging and acting like a big shot. I let it fool me a little bit because you're a whole lot tougher than I gave you credit for. But Billy Travis, you ain't near as tough as me, man. Let me tell you something, Billy Travis. I wasn't here last week, man. And you took your guitar and you laid out Percy. Last night, right here in that same place, you took a guitar and you knocked my brains out, man. And you laid me out like I ain't never been laid out before. And you scummy, slimy, low-life dog. You covered me, and the referee counted 3, and the record books show that Billy Travis pinned my shoulders to the mat. Billy Travis, you insulted my family, and there ain't nobody that does that. And if I can get my hands on you here today or Friday night, I'm gonna do whatever it takes, man, because I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill him, I don't care. I'm gonna kill you, Travis.
Surprise, Chris.
Eric, for a start, I am really, really sorry to interrupt your interview. I know how you feel. I know your feelings.
I'm gonna kill it.
Take it easy. You and I have been friends for a long, long time. We go back to Mexico. Remember when we were in Mexico together?
Yeah, we're friends.
Okay? We've been friends a long time. We've done promotions together. I've done anything you've asked.
What are you getting at?
No?
What are you getting at?
What I'm getting at is that I have done anything you have ever asked me to do.
You've helped me out a whole
Almost.
lot. You've helped me out a whole lot. I've helped you. We're friends.
Right. So, we're friends. Then what I would like to ask you right now is a favor. And before I ask you, I want you to think about it. And please, from inside your heart, you tell me yes. Okay? Now, I know you have a match. And I know what happened to Percy. And I feel for you. But you know what happened to my wife last night? You know what happened in the middle of the ring in front of millions of viewers to my wife whilst I was handcuffed to the ropes, right? You can imagine how I feel, right? So I'm asking you from here, please, please, let me have the match next week. Instead of you, let me have the match with Billy Joe Travis because I really want to kill him and I want him worse than ever.
Let's be careful.
I understand that we're friends, and I feel for you. It was your wife, but it was me that was laid out there. It was my shoulders that was pinned, and I made a promise, Chris. I made a promise to my family that I'm gonna kill him, and I'm gonna kill him, man. I'm gonna kill him. I can't.
Do you realize I was handcuffed to the ropes? He got my wife in the middle of the ring in front of millions of viewers. He put her over his knee. He showed everybody on earth exactly what she's got. Can you imagine how I feel? I want him. I want him. I want him worse than ever. Please, I'm asking you.
I can't. I made a promise to my family, and I gotta keep it, man.
What a weird situation.
I understand. I understand your feelings. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry for what happened. I know how you feel. But you've got to understand how I feel. Well, I'm going to tell you something right now. Chris Adams might lose a few fights. Chris Adams might get hurt in the ring. Chris Adams might get beaten up by someone stronger. But I tell you what, you're gonna kill me to keep me down. And unless you do kill me to keep me down, I'll keep coming back. And I'll get my baseball bat. And I'll attack you and hit you from behind when you're not looking. Or I'll shoot you with a .357. What I'm trying to say, Billy Travis, is you're not gonna get away from this one. Because I'll follow you. I'll be outside waiting for you today in the parking lot. I've talked to a few people about you. I've been doing a little bit of talking. You didn't have to live with my wife last night. I did. I found out about you. There's a few people upset at you. You owe a few people some money, right? Yeah. Well, they're on my side now. I hear you take advantage of a few women, right? Yeah. Well, they're on my side now. So I tell you what, I'm gonna be like a cancer in your side. Because like I said, I'll wait in the parking lot for you. I'll wait at the bar for you. I'll wait wherever you are. I'll find out where you live, and I'll get you. Because you remember one thing, Travis. Chris Adams never backs down. All right? You get that in your stupid, punkish head. Billy Travis, you're mine.
Wow, Eric, Chris, obviously in an emotional state here. We were talking about the match Friday night and the guitar over your head situation last night. Where were we?
I can't. Do you think I did the right thing?
Under the circumstances, Eric, I think Chris is a little irrational right now, and surely he'll come to his senses real soon. Eric has every reason to be concerned and ready for this match Friday night, certainly as much as Chris, and it's just kind of a helpless situation. Chris and Eric are friends, and I'm sure that Chris will be able to calm down. We're going to show you that situation with the tape of what happened last night, not only with Toni, but with Eric as well, coming up a little bit later on. Right now, it's time to see Bill Superstar Dundee in our next match, and Bill Superstar Dundee is on his way to the ring right now. He's coming down the aisle, and you know, the thing that we look forward to now is no matter whether it is Chris or Eric, this Friday, next Friday, whenever, Billy Joe Travis is not going to be the playful individual. When he gets in the ring against these two, his well-being is in serious, serious danger. And when you see these tapes of events that occurred last night, you'll feel that same big lump in your stomach like all of us do, that caused Chris and Eric both to be in this quandary that we have seen. Okay, I'm going to step over here to the ring, and we'll watch Bill Superstar Dundee come to the ring. Coco, the Latin Lover, is already here, his opponent for this match here tonight on Channel 11.
Mark, did I detect a little rift there between Eric Embry and Chris Adams? Looked like they were kind of heated at each other, weren't they?
No comment. Here comes Superstar Dundee.
Wouldn't that be something if they ended up fighting each other?
Bill Superstar Dundee was a fantastic tag team partner for Eric Embry last night, which preceded the guitar smash against it over Eric's head that took place thanks to Billy Joe last night.
Who's this guy think he is? Elvis Presley or something? Look at these. This is gaudy. Look at what he's wearing. That is gaudy. I can tell you, I know about clothes, and that looks horrible, Mark.
Boy, that's the pot calling the kettle black. You calling someone else gaudy.
Telling you, look at his hair. Look at his tights. His hair looks like he combs it with an electric toothbrush or something.
Look at your hair and look at your whatever that is.
Hey, I'll have you know that Wanda takes care of my hair. I go over to Arlington to Bruce's, and if she heard you say that, she'd probably slap your face.
Does she do that to you?
Of course she doesn't do that to me. She does my hair. She does my nails. That's why I look so beautiful all the time.
Coco, the Latin Lover, was a little bit arrogant last night. And he's showing some of that here against Bill Superstar Dundee, who just kind of minds his own business and waits patiently for his next opportunity.
I like this Coco's attitude, you know. He's a little bigger than Dundee, of course. Everybody is. Oh, yeah, use a fist, Dundee. Use a fist. Boy, that's all he knows how to do is cheat.
Right after this match, we're going to take you back to last night here at the Sportatorium. Big crowd on hand. Great night. But, boy, we had a mess with Chris and Toni and Travis, and you're going to get to see it exactly as it happened.
Hey, I think Toni got what she deserved. I'm surprised somebody hadn't done that a long time ago out here. Huh.
Down goes Dundee to a handful of hair.
Handful of hair. Did you see him pull hair? I want to ask you, did you see him
pull hair? Yes.
Oh, you must have eyes that bounce off that wall over there. Huh. I sure didn't see it. Now, I saw that. Dundee pulled his hair. I sure saw that. I guess you didn't see it, huh?
Dundee with a little momentum now.
Yeah, he pulled your hair. I saw him pull your hair. Disgusts me.
Do you have to talk all the time?
That's what I get paid to do, is add color to the show. You're going to learn. I know you don't like it. Oh, yeah.
Dundee really getting down to business now. It's a step over toe hold turned into a figure four, and he's going to show Coco, the Latin Lover, who's the arrogant one.
That's a spinning toe hold, Mark. He's got him in a spinning toe hold. He got out of that spinning toe hold. Now he's twisting a leg. Notice how he had the other leg with his foot. So Latin Lover couldn't get away.
Here comes the Latin Lover.
That's my candelabra, son. You'll have more trouble than just Dundee.
You're already missing one candle. I don't guess it'd hurt to lose another.
I'd like to know what you did with my candle. No telling.
I have no interest in your candle.
No, I don't want to know what you did with my candle. I'd probably be disgusted.
Jeez. The referee stands into the ropes. The ropes.
You know, this Dundee's a tough little guy, but I guess you'd have to be if you were 3 foot tall.
Dundee out making friends with the crowd and making Coco the Latin Lover look very inexperienced.
I don't think that's really called for, Mark. That's a little bit too much of a showboat there, you know. I like confidence, but that's showboating.
What do you call you?
I call me beautiful. What do you mean, what do you call you? Crazy question. From now on, I want you to call me beautiful Terrence Garvin. That's a go behind and a takedown. Obviously, Coco here doesn't have too much amateur experience because he didn't know how to do a sit-out and get away from it. He just had to roll through the ropes. Was Dundee patting his behind?
We have got a fan in the ringside area that he's got a mechanical doll that he's just too much. If he gets back over there, we'll get a shot of it for you. Dundee back in the ring, ready to continue on Coco the Latin Lover. Right after the match, it's the Toni Adams situation. And then more excitement from last night, including the guitar over Eric Embry's head. The 2 shots by Billy Joe last week over Percy's head and last night over Eric's head have got to stop.
Oh, take
goes
this.
Dundee.
Dundee's got it all going wrong now. He got kicked in the face. He got clothesline. An elbow dropped on him. Now a second elbow. He doesn't look so big now. He's laying right in the middle of the ring, Mark.
Kick to the midsection. Coco the Latin Lover with the arm over the head and twisted. Into the rope.
Dundee's in pain. He's got that arm hurt. He needs to stay on that arm and do all the damage he can do to it, Mark. Dundee's visibly hurt. Stay on the arm, son. There you go. That's an Irish twist. Take him down. This is beautiful. He's got him in an arm bar. This kid can wrestle, you know. He's staying right on that arm. That's what he needs to do. Maybe drop a few knees on him.
Back to the feet comes Superstar Dundee. There's a right, there's another, there's a third.
And there's a finger in the eye. That's beautiful. That's what you do to stop somebody like that. Fingers in the eye are great. Full body slam. I bet Dundee didn't like that much. He's hurt. He's hurt bad, and the kid's going up to the top rope. This could be all. Oh, no. No, Dundee's got him.
It could be all right. All for Coco the Latin Lover. Here's Dundee with a jab. Dundee jabbing and weaving. Dundee knocks him off his feet.
I guess you can say what you want. This Dundee's tough. I have to admit that. And there's a sleeper. He's got him hooked right in the middle of the ring, Mark. I don't think he can get out of this. No way.
Sleeper hold by Superstar Dundee on Coco the Latin Lover.
A ref needs to watch out, make sure Dundee doesn't put his foot up on the rope there for a little extra leverage.
Dundee is the winner by virtue of submission. Been a long time since we've seen a man go out. And Bill Superstar Dundee a winner. Right now, we take you back to last night's action here at the Sportatorium. Dundee's going to help bring him back. A great display of sportsmanship. Right now, here's what happened to Toni and Chris last night. Adams really getting wound up. He throws the Latin Lover in front of us. The charge, Lover out of the way, but back into a kick to the midsection. Hey! Hey, it's Billy Joe Travis.
Get him, Billy Joe.
And he's got a pair of handcuffs with him. He's nailing Chris Adams with some steel handcuffs. Where did he come from?
That's great. He probably saw him pile drive the kid, and he didn't end the match, so Billy Joe's going to come down and teach him a lesson, Mark. I think this is justice served right here.
Billy Joe is handcuffing Chris Adams to the ring. Now what's he going to do? Surely this is not going to be another one of his arrogant microphone rages that he's been doing.
He's got his eye on Toni Adams.
Oh, no! He's after Toni Adams.
Teach her a lesson, Billy.
Toni will be helpless without Chris. Chris is handcuffed, and now Billy Joe has got Toni and is taking her up in the ring. Oh, no!
Oh, this is great. This is what she deserves. She comes out and beats guys with kendo sticks every week. Now he's going to teach her a lesson. Adams can't get to him. He's handcuffed. This is beautiful. Spanker!
Oh, no! This is terrible. It's painful. It's degrading. It's embarrassing. It's scary. And Billy Joe is all over Toni Adams.
I think she likes it. He's beating her good. This is great. She deserves it. She's nothing but a bimbo, and that's just beautiful. I love it.
Chris Adams in an angry rage, but he's helpless. The crowd in an angry rage. I've never seen anything like this.
Spank her harder. Spank her. Billy's liking it. Look at Billy. Chris can't get to it. Look at that look on Chris Adams' face.
When Chris Adams gets loose, Billy Joe may never see the light of day. Here comes Eric Embry. And Steve Williams and Jimmy Jack Bucket. Billy Joe is long gone. Someone let Chris Adams loose.
Too little, too late, right, Bart?
But they can't. No one seems to have the key. Adams is in a rage. He's possessed. He's out of his head. But no one has the key to let him out.
Well, if he can't protect her, he shouldn't bring her to the ring. That's the way this is a man's sport, you know. And if a woman's going to come down here, she just got put in her place. That's all there is to it.
Adams is still helpless. Now they're getting a key to let him loose, and we'll be back in a moment.